using our graphic organizer to answer this question, short answer. You're discussing how their walking, tall, and demise are alike. You're using this to help you as your guide. We're going to score ourselves from the done at 2 and 1 at 0. Okay, so read the question and answer it in the box. See a lot of people really focusing using their organizer to help them organize their thoughts as well as show their evidence. Looking at the rubric to make sure, going back and reading what they wrote. A lot of good strategies. Restated. You finished? Once you're finished, remember in the right-hand corner, look at the rubric. Give yourself a score of what you think you would score. 2, 1, or 0.
This one, do we have to score on this one or that one?
Right there.
3? Can we put a 3?
No.
No, there's no 3. Is that one? Only goes up to 2.
Just do 1, 2, 1, or 0.
So what is my art was?
Once you're finished, you can just leave it to the side and read quietly while give everyone the time to finish. Off the score. What's your score? What do you think? 1, 2, 0. See a lot of people really taking their time and really thinking it through. A lot of us trying to use all that space for our short answer, having our evidence. Not just answering the question, but proving you know your answer is right with our evidence. I'm going to give you about 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes before we stop here today. one more minute before we stop.
What?
I'm really impressed with everybody really using all that space and committing to fully answering the question and showing your work. See, a lot of people really taking their time on that today. Okay. Come to a stopping point. You can close your books up and let's reflect on our day. Our learning target, I'll wait for our books are closed and your eyes are up here. Thank you, Demaya, for getting there. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Kevon. I've got everyone at my front two tables. Okay. Our learning target was I can compare and contrast first-hand and second-hand accounts. What's one thing we feel like we did really well with our learning target for today? Jasmine, what did you do well?
I did well going back to my paper about the two books and
Hold on, let her talk.
and looking at the both.
So, using the evidence you already had created and putting that into your work, you did a good job. Awesome, I'd love to hear that. What's something else that we feel like we did really well today with our learning target? Comparing and contrasting second and first-hand accounts. What do we feel like we did really well doing that? Levi?
Thinking about what was in both of them, and I looked in this and some of that stuff was in the other book.
So you did really well comparing how they're both alike. It's easy for us sometimes to see how they're similar, right? Because we hear the same topics, same details talked about. So that part of that standard of comparing it may be a little easier. Can we all agree that we feel like contrasting, finding the differences is a little harder?
Yeah.
Is that something that we still need practice on?
Yes. No.
What's one thing you feel like you could do better, Kevon?
And read it.
And our learning target, comparing and contrasting first and second hand accounts.
Looking for evidence.
Looking for the evidence. Right. Being committed to making sure. And that's something even as an adult student, when it comes to doing schoolwork, that's something that I too always had trouble with and still do. It's finding proof, going back in the text, and putting that into our answer. Okay. What I'd like for you to do with your short answer, your reading, and your organizer is make sure your name is on all three. And when I ask you to go to line order, you will turn them into the classwork folder. Beyonce, what do I want you to do with your papers today?
Put your paper in your classroom.